For the reinsurer, it is sometimes important to remind insurers of the existence of this average clause. Average clause is a condition by which an insurer is setting that the payment for any damage or any loss will be in proportion to the value insured. In other words, a part of an insurance policy that states that if the insurance value of a property at the time of loss or damage is less than its real value, payment by the insurance company will be reduced according to the difference. For example, a building worth 100,000 but insured for 50,000 is totally destroyed. Then the insurer will only pay 25,000, which is 50% of the insurance value, but 25% of the full value. Of course, the insured has insured its building for only 50% of its real value. The insured took a risk. He not only lost the full value of the property, but will be compensated for only the proportion of the gambit he took when he insured for half of it, according to the average clause in the insurance policy. If the actual cost of the goods or property is higher than the sum insured for such goods of property, then the insured has to bear the difference. The insurer will only pay for the proportion of the loss which relates to the sum insured divided by actual value. In fact, the average clause applies only when the sum insured is less than the actual value of the goods of property. The amount of claim that the insured gets is calculated as formula. Claim amount equals actual loss multiplied by insured amount divided by the value of the goods or the property at the date of loss. Let's suppose a property worth 1.5 million, insured for 1.3 million, and the fire insurance policy has the average clause in it. If half the property is damaged due to the fire, the loss that the policyholder incurs is about 750,000, based on the current worth of the property, half amount. However, the amount that will be paid by the insurer is 750,000 multiplied by 1.3 million divided by 1.5 million, which is, of course, you look at 1.3 divided by 1.5, it means a ratio of 86.67%. If you apply it to 750,000 loss, you have 650,000. So the additional amount of 100,000 between 750 and 650 has to be borne by the insured himself. Unfortunately, under-insuring is quite common in many markets for various reasons. Willingly, to reduce the cost of the premium which should be paid on the sum insured. Also by negligence, not having updated and increased the original sum insured because of increased value due to inflation or property extensions, hence the use more and more often of the average clause. For the reinsurer, it is sometimes important to remind insurers of the existence of this average clause, because if the reinsurer realizes that the insurer has been too complacent in ignoring some underinsurance for commercial reasons, not losing a big client, for instance, and the insurer has paid such loss without applying the average clause, then the reinsurer has every right to deduct from its reinsurance the portion which should not be paid.